Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, I guess with this camera angle, you can't really see the draw box or anything, but that's okay. How's everybody today? Hi. Hello from Linny from Alberta. Nice to see you. I'm in Manitoba, so welcome, welcome. Hey Trace, hey Kara. How are you girls doing? How's the ladies doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's live show, I wanted to share with you guys the aerial footage of the Cervi site that I had found, and I wanted to talk about it. Hey, from Manitoba, nice. Right on, welcome, fellow Manitoban. Is anybody following the Canada Games? I'm just curious, because there was something on the news. It was really interesting. Tyson Langler from Red Deer, Alberta. He's a Manitoba speed skater, and he's already holding like 5 medals, gold and silver. The kid's 20 years old. I was like, ah, that's awesome. Like, cheers for Manitoba. Hello, Donna. Finally got your youngster daughter feeling better. Right on. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, throw up a like sign. We're going to be talking about the Cervi site where Christopher Watts disposed of his, beautiful family. Hi, Justice 4. Oops, sorry. So, yeah, I would really appreciate the support, folks. If you want to throw up a like. Pumpkin Kim Tornbug from Dallas. Nice to see you. Welcome. Farah from Florida. Very nice. Dallas, Texas. Hi, Angel. Howdy, Pam from Ontario. Nice. Fellow Canadian. You meant to say that to someone else. No worries, Justice 4. So, as I had promised and talked with you guys, I wanted to share these photos with you guys. So, you can clearly see the things that I'm speaking of. I really want you guys to be able to really see what I'm talking about here. So this is a really, really high up aerial footage of this site, you guys. So there's a lot on here, and I just wanted to get, this is the area that I'm talking about that had disturbed area ground and almost looks as if someone was perhaps laid there. And then there's another photo that shows you further up. It almost looks as though, he had tried to decide right here that this is where he was going to put her. However, he changed his mind, as you can clearly see up here, is where the sheet is, where she is found. So here's another angle. There's where the sheet is found. And over here is that disturbed area. So 2 very separate spots. As you can see, the sheet is right down there. I don't want to miss your guys' comments. I'm going to try to stay up. Trying to figure out how to show a like. Oh, it's just the thumbs up button. Not too tech savvy. I can relate. Yeah, I'm glad your daughter's feeling better, Kara. Justice 4 is also from Ontario. Hey, Christine, how's it going, girl? Hey, Deborah from Boston. Nice. I bet you have the coolest accent. You put a like on the video? Thank you. I did want to show you guys this footage that I was you know, talking to you about. That was the rake that they found in the area. I don't believe it had any connection. Just seemed to be a old rusted piece of something left behind way back when at one point, you know. Hello from North Carolina, Karen. So those are the tanks, as we know. You guys perhaps have seen. This was the little latch that opened, and the girls were put through that, which is really sad. 8 inches, I believe it was, in total diameter. Very sad. I still find it odd that, you know, he walked all the way up the stairs, you know, and put them into separate bins. It's too bad that there wasn't any cameras that were working out in this area. This was all from what was caught from the drone. I can't believe the girls were in that tank, but those tanks either, you know, but you can see it's one clear little runway there, you know. So it's odd, you know, that he would go through the trouble to go all the way past one to drop into the other. Is it possible that there was 2 people, one dropping one and the other dropping the other? I don't know. That's what we can talk about, though. You can notice all the coloring of the flowers that are in and around the area, too. I noticed, you know. It's really hard to see these. What can I do to bring it closer for you? Does that help? Is that better? You believe it was to do with the level of the tanks, Tracy? Very scary that he could do that. And, you know, like, to separate them even in death like that was just absolutely sad, you know? Very, very flat, open land space, you know. Sanella, I am also in shock. You know, my emotions got very much involved in this case just by seeing all the photographs and videos of the family online. I believe a lot of us fell in love with them in that manner. Oh, emotionally, Burr? Okay, sorry. Yeah, it is, you know, it is a heart-wrenching situation that many of us are still trying to understand what the reasoning was and, you know, why somebody would want to do this to their family. When I spoke of the fact that I think that because of the wide open spaces is the reason that I believe that he moved her, you know, behind this bushel versus that other sort of flat area that seemed to have a disturbed space. It looks as if he changed his mind and put her behind this bush, you know. Even on this angle, you can see the flat area in the background there. See, there's a better angling. It's over there, but yet she's over here. sincerely making me believe that, you know, he had originally had her closer to the driving in area, but changed his mind, you know. Over there is that flat space, and here is Shanann, sadly. This is a really, really high up. Hi, DJ from Canada. Hi, Karen. Really, really high up photo of that area. And, you know, in that small space there is poor Shanann. Now, to me, it looks like the ground has been disturbed here. You know, tell me your thoughts. What do you think? To me, it looks like it's been disturbed. It doesn't look like there's anything in the area that would have done something to disturb the ground like that, you know? Yeah, it's a very flat, open land, for sure. Kind of does, right? Now over here is the sheet. Right there. And this is the space of dirt that's disturbed. The rake looked to be pretty rusty. I don't know, folks. It looks like something that was there before, but because you would notice rake marks in the ground, wouldn't you? Right? Wouldn't we see that? I don't know. It doesn't really look like rake marks to me, you know? No, he didn't dig very deep at all. But I believe that this is the first spot that he was planning to try to put her and changed his mind. That's what I believe. And I mean, he ended up putting her further away. And there's the sheet, and there's her, or that disturbed spot. So interesting. Anyways, you know, I thought I would share what I had found and with you guys and see what you guys thought of all of this. When I first saw it, those were my thoughts. So oh, that could be possible, eh? Maybe the back side of the rake. It just looks like the rake had been sitting there for quite some time. Do you want to see the rake again? There's the rake. I mean, there's no handle or anything. You would think that if law enforcement thought that it was something important, that they would have brought it for testing, brought it for fingerprints or something. They would have collected it. I don't know if, was it collected? I don't think so. I don't think I saw that anywhere in the discovery. Yes, he did. Just gonna turn my camera back around. hair combo like clip. Let me see here. Yes, Pam, he marked the photo of Reed and where each body was, I guess you could say, not buried. The sheet blew away. She wasn't buried in it. No, she was. There was dirt that was inside that sheet. I have footage of that sheet being in the evidence room with 2 officers. One, of course, filming the reveal and how much dirt was inside of there and stuff like that. So I'm not too good with sports, so I don't really want to sound silly. I don't really have like a favorite team. Hey, 24-hour crime. Happy GIS. Thank God it's Saturday. I mean, Sherry. Oh, cute, cute, right? Favorite color, though? I don't know. I like greens, purples. I'm a rich color, so I like the deep colors. What did Angel say she wanted? Well, there was actually a coworker, a female coworker, testified, or not testified, but had stated in a statement that he looked flushed and he was hot. Like, he said that he was hot, but it really wasn't a super hot morning. So there was no need for him to be kind of out of breath and sweaty, but I also witnessed him with like a shovel or something in his hand. If you remember, I believe her name was Melissa something, and she works or worked with Anadarko on the same team. He couldn't look at her expression on her poor face. That's why he used the sheet. Yeah. Alma, I believe that you're mistaken because she was found with the sheet. So so what are your thoughts on the 2 separate spots? I'm curious to know what you think. You're jealous of my hair. Don't be like that. Aw. Well, thank you for the compliment. You're very sweet. Thank you. What do you guys think about the burial site and perhaps, you know, him moving her? 2 separate dug holes. Very curious. Yeah, I thought it was interesting when I first saw the photos because I knew it was the aerial drone, and it was before they had taken the bodies. It was before they moved anybody. So there's no way that, you know, Shanann wasn't around the sheet, you guys. You can clearly see it with your own eyes, and it is in the discovery as well. So but I definitely see the ground quite disturbed, you know, and it appears as if he had some second thoughts or something, you know. Perhaps, say, Angela, that's a decent discussion answer for sure. Perhaps he was looking to, you know, bury them all together. I don't know if we're ever going to know what the reason is on you know, him disposing of his girls in the tanks, right? he just ran out of time. Tracy, I would tend to agree with that. I absolutely would agree with that. Had his coworkers not have shown up, you know, he perhaps may have been more successful in his cover up, right? So I think it's odd that he put them into separate, you know, tanks. They were different heights, and there was different crude oil amounts in each of them, you guys. So I mean, maybe he had help. Maybe there was somebody else out at the Cervi site with him. Who knows? What do you guys think? That's what Emma J said. Perhaps he'd help. Someone helping. Yeah, he's worked there, DJ Jen, but I mean, he hasn't been digging around there, you know. He has been out in the field many times. But Karen, I lean towards those exact questions myself, you know. Christine, you too, hey? I've seen pictures of the hole once Shanann's body had been rescued. I thought it showed the location. He had at least an hour. If you guys want me to turn the camera back around for you to look at the photos again, we can do that. Maybe double check the discovery. That's where I read she wasn't buried with it. They found the sheet before they found her from the drone. I believe that when they found the sheet, but that was when they had known that that was a body there, you guys. Yeah. I think a lot of us are wondering, you know, how he pulled that all off, and if there was anybody else at the house, and, you know, if he had any help in covering any of this up, right? Maybe the ground was softer further in. Awful thought. Perhaps, though, that could be right. Justice Force, yes, the sheet was partially showing. At the coroner's autopsy report, you guys, there's no evidence of, you know, like the sun hurting her, or the elements getting to her at all. Hey, Carrie from Wisconsin. Cool. So I find it odd that she would be buried out in the field for 3 days and yet not have a single element having touched her body, you guys. So it was my understanding, and we might just have to agree to disagree on this, but it was my understanding that when the drone had gone over, it had, you know, seen the sheet, which had an outline of the body, and you could clearly kind of tell that there might be somebody under it, you know? And the sheet wasn't necessarily under her, it was over her, you know, but it was all like right there. So that's my understanding of it, you guys. Yeah. The sheet was found several yards from the gravesite. The sheet was not found underneath her body, you guys. The sheet was found around her, though. It like she was buried with that in the area. That's why when the drone had seen the sheet, they knew that they had found the body. So yeah, I don't know why people are misconstruing this, you know. If you actually literally read the documents and all of the evidence and how it was disclosed, you can clearly make the picture in your mind. So you're lucky in Wisconsin. What's going on? Lots of snow or something? Yeah, it was just 3 inches. Like, it wasn't the shallow, you know, clandestine grave was not even, you know, deep enough to cover her, right? So perhaps the sheet, you know, blew a little bit, you guys, but it wasn't all the way in a completely different area and they found her in a completely separate area. That's not how it happened. And I did read all 1,960 pages, page by page by page, more than a couple of times that in certain areas of this document, you guys. So I don't know, like, that's my understanding, and you know, I'm not here to convince you. I'm just saying, like, I literally read it with my own eyes. I don't know what else to tell you. So, and as I said, I have posted the video of them opening up that sheet and all the mud that was in and around there and stuff. So I mean, clearly it was semi, you know, with her, you guys. Yeah. But if you guys want to see the photo again, I can turn the camera around. We can look at those again if you want. See, and Christine, my understanding of how the body was found was more of like a fetal type looking position, you know, on her side. But I don't think that any of that really matters, you know. I think we're just, like, specifically for this live, we're just talking about how it very much appears that he had disturbed two separate areas of dirt. So there might have been 2 sheets. One was found away from the graves. Other one, she was being covered in that, I believe. Yeah, you can see Ree for sure. Just to change the height of the camera. So that was the rake that they found in the area. Here you can clearly see the disturbed ground and this sheet. Excuse me. Okay, so this one, it's over here in this photo. Very high up, actually. There's a close-up of the disturbed ground area there. So, I mean, this is just sheer conversation piece, just to talk about, you know, what I noticed, what I saw, what I found. Sorry, my camera. Yeah, too crazy, no doubt. I think he somewhat planned it for sure, you know, probably not full-fledged planning, but I think he thought about it for quite some time. I think he was very frustrated. I think he didn't know how to deal with anything, and a combination of all of that created for him to think that this was going to be a good idea. which I will never, ever understand. Very, very wide open space, though, for sure, you know? I mean, if you're doing something wrong, you're doing something illegal, you could imagine, like, how open he would feel in this area, you know? How visible he potentially could feel, you know? And I still will never understand why the heck he walked all the way past, you know, one tank to the other, but, you know, honestly. I can't even imagine him breathing. I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know if it's even possible, as so many people who are psychologists and psychiatrists and have some type of psychological background on my channel, you know, have stated that it's impossible for him to even feel remorse. So I definitely wonder what's going through his mind right now, you know, what he's feeling now that everything's said and done and he's sitting behind bars. I mean, his entire life is gone as well as theirs. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. So these are just the aerial footage photos from the discovery of, you know, the Cervi site when the drone had gone over to check this site out. They had already checked his GPS coordinates, and, you know, he had already informed them that he had hit up the site first. You know, he was out on the work site first thing in the morning and nobody else was there. And you can, you know, anticipate the way the conversation is going from, you know, law enforcement standpoint. They're quite obviously already on his trail and all over the fact that he looks intensely guilty and can't stop, you know, running around like chicken with his head cut off, trying to get out the door. And I mean, honestly. Very, very, very sad. So ah, all right. Sorry, folks. So, very, very, very sad situation that Chris decided to annihilate his entire family, you know. About the rake, I was told that he left the rake sticking out so he could find her placement later. Wow, that's sad, Becky Ferguson, for sure. Yeah, that's what I had heard too, Lauren W. was face down, fetal position. You got that right. So interesting topic for today, for sure. I wanted to make sure that I stuck to my word and showed you guys these, you know, photos. Excuse me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the photos, and, you know, it's been a decent conversation topic, you know. We will probably never really know, you know, exactly what happened that day, exactly what went down and how and what time, and, you know. See you later, DJ. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe wherever you are. I'm I'm already on it, Pam, but I'm also being professional because this is my channel and this is my live show. So, no need to address it right now at all. Great channel. Thank you, Marina. Actually, multiple affairs. They both actually had, you know, affairs. Chris more so than Shanann, but it is you know, perhaps had an incident happen. But regardless, you guys, it takes two to make the relationship work, and it takes two to make it not work. So Shanann was doing everything on her part. She was really trying everything and anything to make her marriage work. And Chris was continuously stepping outside of the marriage to run around and stick his penis in whatever he could find. So let's look at it realistically for what it was. Shanann was too busy to be running around laying down for whoever. She had 2 kids. She had a very busy job. Her accountability is there versus Chris. You know what I mean? So let's not try to sway things here, because I don't think you're going to find much agreement. You know what I mean? Hello, Ari. Sharon, you agree? Yeah. Tammy, why are you saying my lady Shanann was crazy? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know if it's an actual fact. We don't actually have any proof, but there was some discussion about possibly something having happened between her and another man. So, but we don't actually know. And like I said, it's not as if she had a ton of time to run around and do idiotic things like he did. You know, he was the one that was running around meeting people on Tinder and, you know, sleeping with Nicole on the side from work. And like, you know, he was the one that was spending a lot of extracurricular time. Had he have focused that on his marriage to his wife, Shanann, perhaps they wouldn't be in this situation. But, you know, he kind of did it to himself in a way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's possible that he was just trying to deflect. I mean, we all know that he was very guilty of cheating, and you know, it seemed to be habitual, because if you all had followed them, you would have seen her live video on Facebook where Chris was, you know, in my view, it was an ultimatum time. You know, either you're going to keep talking with all these single women on the side on social media, or you're going to choose your family and you're going to get rid of this Facebook account. You're not going to be online talking to all these single women all around the world or wherever. You know what I mean? So I think she caught him, and, you know, that's why in 2012 he decided to delete things, you know? Yeah, she was only worried about her and her kids. Did I see the interview with the male escort? It says Chris Watts paid for his cosmetic procedures. Oh boy. You know, and I mean, we don't really have to, I don't know, I can't remember all of that, so I don't even want to necessarily comment on it, because I don't want to comment incorrectly about something. You know what I mean? If I honestly have seen something or heard something, and I can really talk about it, but if I'm not really sure, I don't really want to say what I think if I don't really know if that's actually for sure or whatever, you know. Shanann did not cheat. She was too busy. Yeah, well, she certainly did not have enough time to be running around cheating. Like, it was more plausible that that was something that Chris did repeatedly and, you know, consistently. Shannon Cross. I think that it's not something that needs to be seen. I don't think that the world needs to see that. So who cares if there is footage of that? Obviously, if the police have seen some things like that because they needed to verify, you know, that he's the guilty party, well, that's one thing. But to release that to the public, I think is really stupid. Like, why would anybody do that? Why would anybody want to see that? Like, it makes me wonder, like, what's going on in people's minds that that's the kind of proof that they need to really, you know, understand who's guilty. It is very degrading and it's insulting. I mean, come on. She's clearly not here, and so are the girls. So, I mean, to have to see that portion of it to believe this, in my opinion, there's something wrong with you. You shouldn't need to see that. There's so much other evidence that you can see that attributes to his guiltiness without that, you know? So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with that, Emma J, because I think that's just redonkulous, you know? We do not want to see it. Let's remember Shanann and the girls as happy memories. Absolutely, I agree. And I think that it's not a lot of us that are thinking like that. I think it's very select few, but what's wrong with you? We don't need to see that. You know what I mean? That is not what made Chris go mental. Chris was already mental and he couldn't mentally stabilize himself to voice what was wrong in his opinion, in his own thoughts and ways. And he allowed, you know, oh man, you guys, don't get me started. Alma Keller Brown, yeah. Thanks for agreeing. I sincerely value that. Some of the comments that come in sometimes, it's like, oh my gosh, like, wow. Catherine, I am glad that you don't want to see it, you know. Watts admitted to the FBI that Shanann had never cheated on him. Misnomers. Yeah, Christine. Karen D, all three of his kids. All three of those kids were his. DNA proved that. I don't think that was ever something that was in question, you know? Maybe whoever was on the other end got mad. What do you mean, Joseph? Do you think we will ever see the vivint of him carrying out the bodies? Christy, I literally just answered that for another lady, Shannon Cross. So scroll back a little bit and you'll hear my answer. Kester even said his cheese was cracker before she met him. He's always been a creeper. Those kids are his and he has no right to freak out if she did cheat, because he cheated on her multiple times. I agree. And let's remember that we only actually saw the last 6 months to a year of his life. Had the investigators had to have looked back 10 years, how many other women would we have found? How many other affairs would we have found, you know? Who's trolling, girl? I'll take care of it on my end. I Boysen, I don't mind if you want to come over to my channel and you want to get some conversation going and you want to chat and all of that. But when you start coming over here just to stir the shit pot, I'm really not interested in having you on my channel. So goodbye. Sorry, guys. You know, we shouldn't have to deal with, like, that kind of crap. Emma J says, the doorbell app has an active microphone. Chris Watts probably could listen to what Nicole Atkinson police were saying on the porch. Now you got me looking for NF. You couldn't have just said the name, eh? I don't see an NF, Tracy. And you have a wrench. I don't understand why you can use it. Feel free. No, we can, there's clear testing, you guys. Like, it's very, very clear that the family was the family. Oh, I got it? Oh, okay. Thanks, Ree. Money and career, Fentanyl 3 is a bad cocktail. Do you think Nicole Kester will be reinvestigated? Who knows, Christy? Who knows? Hello, Laura. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, amiga? Can't always bite my tongue either, but I try. Yes, you know. You know, and one of my, like, faux pas is allowing my emotions to get the best in me, because when something really touches my heart, it's hard for me to keep it in check if something bothers me, you know, or someone's trying to insult somebody or make it look like, you know, something was their doing when really it was someone else's, you know. Who do you hate, Tammy? Oh, is that a female, the Boysen person? I always thought it was a guy. I don't know why. The name, I guess. Hello, MGL sister. We're talking about the Cervi site today. I showed all the photos of the aerial drone footage that was retrieved, you know, fairly soon after all of this had happened, right? Who assigns wrenches? I do, Ree. I do. I haven't seen Tammy in a while. She just kind of popped back into things here with me. Yeah, it's murder, so there's no statute of limitations on this, you guys. So who knows what will happen in the future. My weekend is going well. Thank you, Erin. I think all women are like that, Christine says. Love the color of my shade of nails. Oh, thanks. I do them myself. I'm an esthetician by trade, you guys. So this is like a brownish red color. They're gel nails, by the way. Laura, I always figure if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. That's a cute saying, Lisa. The case is opened again. I'm not sure. Did you see the puke spot from Chris Watts? No. Oh, are you talking about the footage here? What I was showing everybody? I'm glad your foot is healing, girl. That's good. One day you had... No, not on my channel. I don't believe you've ever had one on my channel. When C is confessing to his dad, Chris Watts, he's whispering a lot. I think I understand them. However, Chris Watts is whispering, I don't want to bring her in this. Then he whispers something like, you're going to have... Sorry, I wish you would have finished that, but I guess it was probably too long to send all at once. Love them. Thanks, Ree. You want yours done. Tammy, you're a little bit far, honey. I would love to do your nails for you if you want. Erin, did you mean to say humidity and you said nudity or what? Just did my nails. Well, I'm not finished yet. Started chatting instead. Nice. It's kind of hard to... You changed your name, eh, Laura? No, I didn't see the puke under the stairs. Shanann was a mama bear for her girls. Absolutely. And way too busy to be running around cheating like her husband. I heard for somewhere on YouTube that Nicole Kister has a plea deal. Is it true? I don't believe so. I don't know though. We actually don't know. List of correct agenda. Who doesn't have a clue? Joseph, don't. You're teetering. I was watching a video on Shanann last January 1st. She said 2018 was going to be the great year. Poor thing. She had no idea her own husband would do this. Absolutely. He never was at the gas station, you guys. I mean, the guy looked a little bit different, too. He was wearing completely different clothes. Here we go again. You'll probably see that. Yeah. So much story was debunked. Catherine Harvey. Yes, he was a piece of shit. So I'm honestly not addressing it here on my channel, and if anybody wants to continue to bring it up, well, you're just gonna get removed. So have some class, seriously. And poof, you got that right, Lisa. Whoop, whoop. Tammy, it's okay if you don't want to be a mod anymore, because I noticed that you don't really exercise your wrench at all. So, you know, if you're not wanting to do that, that's fine. I can totally find some other people that might be interested. You did change your name, Laura? Translated from Spanish to English. Appreciated. Nice. Apprécie is in French, so... All right, well, I'd just like to ask of you that you could watch for the trolls and the people who are trying to be rude and cause confrontation here. Not going to happen. And I've let my emotions get the best of me way too many times, you guys, so we're going to try to keep it in check. Forget it, you know? Oh, the weather here in New York City is very rainy. But your other comment came out as nudity. That's so funny. Oops. There you go. Thanks, Laura. As well. You're new here, Kim? Welcome. Not a troll? Yeah, well, that's a good thing. I learned something new today, actually, about trolls, so we're using that information today. I personally am, and it seems to be working well for me, actually, right now. trying to learn about this. I believe I successfully was able to put a wrench on your name, Laura. I know that you are also a mod on another YouTube channel that I don't frequent. So as long as there's no confrontation and there's no issues, we should be able to all get along here, you know? There you go. Really like the nice trolls. Like from the movie. Hugging, singing, dancing type. You're so cute. Can't believe some of the stuff I've seen people say to others. It's worse than high school. No doubt. I'm actually really happy that I'm somebody who used to be bullied, because it's given me a kind of strength that had I not have had, I don't think I would have been able to survive the, you know, the online world. But mic drop, love it. You're new too from the UK, Samantha. Seen you first time last night. Really enjoyed listening to you. Perfect. I'm very, very happy to see you join and happy to have you here. So thank you. Thank you for your support. You can throw, if you guys are new here, throw up a like sign. Don't forget to subscribe if you're just clicking in to see what my channel's all about. Well, here we like to share true stories. So almost anything and everything. No problems. Yeah, I didn't figure, but I just thought I would literally say it out loud. You have to have thick skin. And I'm telling you guys, if I hadn't been somebody bullied as a child for so long, I would not have the thick skin that I have. And I wouldn't have been able to handle this. I would have, you know, allowed other people's comments and words to bother me. But what's that old saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but, you know, names and words will never hurt me. It's kind of the truth, you know. Bullying is not tolerated. Absolutely not. We're grown-ass adults here. There is absolutely no need for it at all. No, you won't be bullied for your opinion here. That's something that I encourage, is please share your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your opinions. Let me hear it without attacking, you know, and other people too. You can be upset about someone's comment and retort and answer that without demeaning or belittling or name calling or putting someone down. So, hey, Alexis. I'm just going to grab a tea. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna scroll. What kind of tea? It is, there is a little bit of Lipton green tea, but there's another kind, I think it's Celestial or something like that, and it's peach tea. So I mix the two flavors. Am I the only person in the world that does that? Like, for crying out loud, I feel like some things that I do are odd or something, and I mix two tea flavors together because I want two different flavors. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I just want the peach. You got your mug today? You haven't opened it yet? You want to put booze in it? Go for it, girl, I guess. I've never put booze in mine yet. I have different glasses for different things. So I use, you know, the wine glasses for wine. And then, of course, coffee cups for coffee and tea. And I have little short glasses for like a stiff drink if I just want like Bailey's on the rocks or something. Which to me is a stiff drink because there's no mix. Oh boy, I used to be a lot heavier into all the fun stuff, but I just can't handle it anymore like I used to, so I don't bother. Canada's great, but but damn, I need some heat in my life, Alexa says. Hell, I'll even take a good kind of heat, but being married 17 years, that ain't happening. That's funny. Stop coming over to my channel to try to address something that I'm not going to do, you know, in public on my live. Like, let's be a little professional about things. I'm not going to start naming exactly where I got all of my stuff, but I was the first. So continue to come over to my channel and do this, and you will continuously be blocked, all of you. No matter who keeps coming over, the moment that you say anything about it, you will be blocked. I don't play. And I don't tolerate people coming over to my channel and trying to mark me as a liar. Please. Please. I don't think so. So not going to happen. So keep mentioning it. You will continue to be blocked off my channel. How can you order the mug, Emma? It's on my merchandise channel, and you can find the link inside my About You page. It's with Big Cartel. It's pointless, just like the name. Exactly. You can't play with integrity and reputation. That's especially not mine. That's not good. That's not okay with me. So, Sherry, can you please block them? Yes, I did block them. Sorry, it took me a while. I was making my tea. But it looks as if Laura's gotten one. I don't want, do you have the ability to remove them altogether, or no, Laura? Is it just the timeout that it lets you do? Highly illegal? That's funny, Jen S. Oh boy. Thank you, Erin. Yeah, if you have the ability to just remove them, I want them removed, because a timeout is only going to bring them back in 300 seconds. And I have no toleration for those kind of wordings towards me. Thank you, girl. The mug is a good size. It's 15 ounces. So you get like the extra cup of coffee with it. And I pride myself on being authentic and genuine and real and not making stuff up out of nothing, you know? It's a big toy, yeah. Oh boy. Wine, no wine. I have to go to the store. I have a little bit of red wine left, but I have to go to the store. So I thought I would finish working with you guys today, showing you the Cervi photos. That's why you subbed, Christine. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome, girl. I shall never disappoint with that. That's just something that's in my blood and in my character, to be honest and upfront, you know. So you just ordered your mug? Looking forward to making tea and watching. Love it. That's awesome. Thank you for your support, Emma J. You're the best. I love all of you guys, though. I really do appreciate you. No sense in drinking alone, or is that what you meant? Yes, you got the black hoodie? No way. Right on. Love red wine. Yes. How do I relax? Well, you know, I think I wind down like anybody else. A good TV movie, or, you know, a walk, or a glass of wine, a good meal out somewhere that you don't have to cook or clean up after it. I think fairly normal ways. There's a lot more things I'd like to be more active in, but I'm still saving for a surgery that I need to help my back before I can just fly and live life like I want, you know? Just watch A Star Is Born at home. Nice. Right on. Is there a Mariah? That's a beautiful name. Mariah, hello, first time viewer from Texas. Welcome. Glad you could join. Welcome, welcome. I do have a nice size wine cup, but you're never supposed to fill that up. It's only meant to be, you know, a quarter full, and that's a glass of wine, you know. Which I don't mind the exaggeration of it, so that it's when you're walking through the house with it, it's not going to spill. I can't tell you how many other wine glasses I've had that were like the right size for one glass that you manage spilling, and I've got hardwood floors. It's the last thing I really need to be, you know, patch spotting, cleaning up red wine splots, you know. So the bigger glass works for me, and I just fill it up a quarter of the way, and I think the most I've ever done is like I had 3/4 on that, and that was it for the night, you know. I don't have the WhatsApp. Lady Gaga from the original one. Nice. Somebody told me I looked like Lady Gaga one time. I was like, oh, interesting. That's a first. I've had the Terminator lady a couple times. I can never remember her name. That's why I use a shot glass size. You use a shot glass size for wine? Like a little tiny shot glass? That makes no sense. I don't have WhatsApp. Oh, it's a WhatsApp number, Lisa. Hello, Kim from South Jersey. Welcome. No, I don't drink too much. I had red wine 2 nights ago, and I was like, I gotta go to the store. I was gonna go pick up red and white, but I just didn't make it down there yet, you know. Actually, right over the bridge in New Jersey. Wow, cool. Laura, I don't understand that language. Do you, perhaps? Can you just saying I can't use big cups because I fill it too full. I just don't fill it full. I really enjoy the exaggeration of the glass, and then just a quarter full is good enough, you know? It's a good red wine. Ah, that you can cook with. I don't know. I mean, sherry wine is you know, common. I don't know. I've not used wine very often for cooking. For those of you that are new to my channel, it looks like I thought it was Spanish. But for those of you that are new to my channel, I am doing a giveaway of this beautiful little bracelet. See if I can get it to focus. Stop moving. The bracelet's from Charmed Aroma, and it has the tag still on it. So if you're interested in joining the draw, which will be on a live show February 27th, you can go over to the post on YouTube and mark your name in there, and I will enter it into the draw box. Which, look, I got creative. Still full of all the names that are in there, but I don't know. You can check the value of the bracelet, and the bracelet is adjustable. If you see, you can see it's adjustable. It's a really cute little bracelet, so I thought I'd do a little free giveaway for all of the support that you guys give me. Yeah, for sure. If you already have your name in, please don't enter twice. But you just got to pop over to the post and mark your name down, and I will put you into the draw. My red wine glass says, "You're never drinking alone when the cat's in." That's cute, Jane. That's really cute. Yes, it's a cute little bracelet. It's very dainty. Oh, that's gross, Laura. Well, thank you for clarifying, because yeah, I was sure. Hey, Purse, if you're still there, how you doing? I tried to message you back. It is cute, right? What am I doing? Well, we are chatting about the Cervi aerial drone footage that was in the Watts case. So nice. Thank you, Lisa, for telling me about Tambra. I may already have the Tambra person, actually. If their name is already there and there's a thumbs up to it, then I've already put the name in. I don't know much about the sports stuff and what's going on in the sports world, Purse. You like me talking face to face to you, Christine? Tambra, as long as, no, I already have you. Are you not the What's Up person? I believe I've already put you in, so I got you a long time ago. I am talking to your face, Christine. Unless you have your phone stuck in your back pocket, well, then I'm talking to your butt. Okay, well, if you put your real name in, Tambra, then I've already got you. Kara Baby Boomer, you'll just have to go over to the post and mark your name down. It's in YouTube. Yes, Tammy, I can do that for you, girl. Percy, what are you talking about? Hello, Mr. Penguin. Welcome. Earrings, necklace, bracelet, and anklets. Are you reading my posts? No, I didn't see anything from you, girl. Psychology experts discussed Chris Watts' behavior following the family's murder. Interesting. Kim Carl, are you seeing all this craziness about the shadows of blankets and stuffed animals being found? Yeah, I honestly feel like some people are just kind of, you know, pulling at strings or straw. I did decorate the box, Lisa. Right? I was like, oh, what was I listening to? Honestly, I think I was listening to like a church program or something, and I was like, I'm just gonna wrap this in tissue paper and write Drawbox. So creative. Not. Mighty Joe, what's with the footsteps? That's a couple times I've seen it now. You ever see the Chihuahua fight a pit bull? Do you want to? You're funny. I should have more watching now, Mr. Penguin says. Yes, I do. I have a lot more than what I had before when I was kind of complaining. Honestly. A pretty box. Yeah, very, very cute. Come to Wisconsin and visit. Probably never leave. Community site on YouTube. Thank you, Kara. I appreciate that because I didn't know the name. You promise I'm not talking to your butt, Christine? Super cute. Honestly, that's just so funny. That's funny. More than one way to skin a snake. Did I get your messages? I did not get your messages. Where did you send them? Did you send them here or did you send me an email? You were confused about the butt talk? That's because Christine asked me if I was really talking to her face. And I'm like, yes, I'm really talking to your face. Unless you have your phone in your back pocket. Well, then I'm talking to your butt. Too funny. Oh, about the straight 8 throwing me in front of, under the bus and stuff. Yeah, I actually literally had a grin from ear to ear as I was watching it. I honestly could not stop chuckling and grinning and stuff because what people don't know sometimes is, you know, and myself included, sometimes there's just things that you're like, oh, I didn't know, you know? So... You can't stay, Old Soul Maggie. Stopped in to say hi and bye. Yes, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to see more of you. I also sent you a message on Facebook. I haven't logged into Facebook since yesterday, daytime-ish, I believe. One time you fell asleep, it was in your bed. I bet, Percy. I know you got trouble sleeping. Old Soul Maggie, thanks for stopping in to say hi. I hope you have a great day. You have a dog, or are you just saying that? What star sign am I? I'm a Leo. If that's what you mean, the astrological sign, I am a Leo. What's your sign, Samantha? The draw box. Just one more precious thing you've done for yourself. So, boy. I'm kind of cheesy, right? You knew it? You knew it? No way. Your son's a Leo? Very territorial. Well, you know, we do very much care about the people that we care about, you know. Now, you push us to the point of not caring, well, you know, that is your loss, because we are very genuine at heart, so, and quite sincere in the star world. You're a Gemini, Samantha? Nice. You can tell by my hair. No. Really? Well, okay. Interesting. I've never heard that one before. You're a Sagittarius, Tracy? I'm surprised we get along as well as we do, but because like my mom's a Sagittarius and like we could not be more polar opposites, you know? You're a Sagittarius too, Mariah? Pisces for you, Ree? Scorpio. Love the Scorpios. Love the Scorpios. Leo, sun or moon too. Moon sign is for emotional side. Yeah, I can get emotional and I can let my emotions get the best of me sometimes to my detriment. You guys have seen that here on my channel even, you know. But I am who I am. I'm not going to hide or be fake. You know what I mean? You're the Pisces. More ways than one way to skin a snake. Sag for you too, Tammy. Capricorn for Carrie. Virgo for Jane. True Pisces right down to the bad feet. That's funny. T and Laura are both Virgos. Nice. Always get along with everyone. Scorpios get a bad rap. No, they're just super protective, and that's awesome. I can relate with it and love that, you know, that feeling. Self-induced miscarriage. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. You know, they should be slapped with defamation of character when they start pulling out things like that on somebody who's deceased. That's brutal. There's certain topics you really just don't and shouldn't talk about, you know? It was hard for me to even mention the fact that baby Nico was the way that he was. When I was reading some things in the autopsy and stuff, you guys, I was literally like stuttering and stammering, trying to maybe figure out a way to say it a little bit nicer, and oh man, brutal. You're Pisces, Alexis? The handwritten notes were all in the discovery, Kim Carl. Still a Pisces, MGL sister. Waiting for someone else to comment, Kim says. Madhouse, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, and Virgo. Aw. Spelled my own sign wrong. You're funny, Alexis. My daughter's birthday is March 8th. Right on. You're an OB nurse? Yeah, it's that's a really brutal picture to have in your mind. Sagittarius, your dad was a Leo. We were BFFs, my hubby Leo. Boyfriend's Leo, so BFF. Nice. That's awesome, Christy. Right on. Well, I think that there's some photos that should never be released. Of course, the ones including the deceased bodies and, you know, footage like that, just, in my opinion, doesn't really need to be seen. What title of video am I supposed to post to get an entry? Oh, the giveaway. It actually has a picture of the bracelet on my hand, so... Kara, I agree with you. Much love, Amy. Fellow subs, nice. Your son is a Leo. You get on fabulously. Nice. Yeah, it's perhaps just my mother. Because that's true. I've had other Sagittariuses that I've gotten along with very well. So great day to be born on. Nice. Birthday's December 14th. My mom's birthday is December 1st. Your mother's a Capricorn and you don't get along. Interesting. My turn. Off and running. Hubby's home with dinner. All right. Have a great evening, Tammy. Stay safe. You was going to be a lawyer, but you found it way too gruesome. I don't know if I could do the full-fledged lawyer, to be honest. Hugs and kisses. Bye, Tammy. They all drank hard. Yeah. Hello, Patriota. I'm from Brazil. Nice. Welcome. Very, very welcome. Nice to have you join. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button as you're coming in or leaving. You'll be back? Okay, Kim. If I'm still live, I probably won't be. I've got some running around that I need to get done myself. And I did want to make sure that I showed you guys, you know, the aerial photos from the Cervi 319 site where Shanann, Bella, and Celeste were found. You like my take on the Dahmer case? I would imagine that a lot of them would have some type of trauma from seeing what they saw and having to, you know, extract the bodies from the crude oil and had been in there for a day and a half, almost 2 days. I believe that was, you know, or I think it was almost 3 days, you guys, by the time they were extracting them. Like, I can't imagine, you know, what that would do. And I don't think that's anything that we as the public need to see or, you know, suscept our minds to. Personally, I enjoy sleeping at night, and I really don't want to have those types of things haunting my memory and my, you know, serenity, you guys, you know. It must have been horrendous. I can't imagine having to actually, you know, physically pull them out, and the skin slippage that was happening, and just brutal, you know. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Patriota. Hi, the German net bully hunter. Mods and chat sending love from the UK. Much love to you too. Much love back. People who would remove them were in tears. I can't even imagine. I mean, the whole, you know, what people's actions create in a opposite reaction is, you know, sometimes people aren't thinking that far ahead, and you can clearly tell that Chris was not, you know. And I mean, he, you know, put those people through that for no reason, you know. So bad for all the people recovering the bodies and stuff. Like, it is just heartbreaking. You've got that right. What is phlebotomy or whatever? What is that? Excuse me. Okay, I will try and remember that one, Amanda. The German Amanda. I'll try to remember that. Yeah, I mean, there's just, you know, there's almost not any real amount of healing time that can erase something like that from your mind, right? I mean, come on. Just on a channel, so many people still blame Shanann. Makes me so mad. I think it's ridiculous, honestly. But some people just, I guess, have nothing better to do. And, you know, we can't let them get our goats. You know what I mean? We've got to just keep it professional and, you know, stand our ground and, you know, not retaliate or attack back. Because that's the first instinct when somebody's doing something like this, right? Or they're demeaning somebody who's deceased. You should imagine all involved in the body recovery must have counseling. Yes, I would imagine so. Yes. Yeah, perhaps they're just trolling, looking for attention. Chica Chilled, you got your mug today? No way. Right on. That's awesome. Did you fill it yet today? Had to have 300 successful sticks to graduate. You're a trauma ER nurse. You never get over it, especially murders. I can imagine, and I'm not in the field, but I can imagine that that would be something that, you know, would stick with many people. It would be very difficult to erase that. And if it's, you know, impossible probably to erase that. That's how I see it. How do they monitor what, Christine? Christy says, I wish Chris Watts would have just divorced her and let them live. Yes, me too. Me too, Christy. You haven't filled it yet, Chica? Sue Bryan from Alabama. I'm so sweet. Well, thank you. I try. I have some moments where I'm maybe not so sweet. I'm human. I get upset sometimes. Whatever. I'm normal. What are they saying, Kara? They're saying that she tried to... Yeah, that's ridiculous. I would not even entertain going over there to go and follow or listen or contribute in any way to that at all. Especially, you know, if you have read the documents and you have read the disclosure. No, exactly, Christy. There's no reason to, right? I feel like it's just gonna get us angry, and there's no need for us to live in that space. You love my channel? Thank you, Wendy. Many who blame poor Shanann have connections to his family. That's very possible, but they, in all honesty, should be ashamed of themselves for talking about somebody who's deceased like that. You know? Exhausted. I did hear something about that, Farah, yes. And I mean, we just don't have any proof, though. We don't have anything concrete, so we don't actually know. Erin, are you being condescending? Because I sense that from you. No, it would never happen. Why don't I get along with my mom? Jesus. You know what? Your guess is as good as mine, you guys. I have no idea. And I'm kind of done looking into it at all. I don't even care anymore. I'm really done with all of it. So I just don't even want to talk about it. You guys can go and check out some of my other live feeds to see the relationship and why things have fallen apart and stuff like that. But it's not a topic of interest that I want to cover on my channel at all anymore. You know, I wanted you guys to get to know me and understand my background and know where I came from and what I've been through. And in that process, you guys had to hear about my family. So we don't have any kind of a relationship, and we probably never will. And it will probably be like that until we all die. And I'm okay with it now. Like, I've gotten to the point where so much crying and so much chasing and so much wanting and so much disappointment and so much hurt is just enough. It's like, forget it. Get out of here. I've got way better things that I could be doing with my time that I definitely don't need to be focused on, you know, chasing and wanting and disappointment, and forget it. So I just, moving right along, we're going to spread awareness and use my victim voice for good things instead of all kinds of other crap, you know? It is a family question, I guess, but we're not family, you know what I mean? We have blood in connection with each other, but that's it, you know? They only want to prescribe it for me if you get really sick. Sorry, Kara, I missed the beginning of that. Aw, hey Dee Dee, how's it going, girl? Sorry if you were uncouth. All good. I'm going to have to rewatch my playlist. Yeah, that would be great, Christine. And you will see me, you know, lose my emotion a little bit at times. You will see me get physically upset and actually cry and yell and swear and, yes, you know, I appreciate that, Chica Chill. You're a sweetheart, for real. No, blood family is definitely not real family. TGIS, Mary, you're so cute. Love it. I still desperately would love to make a commercial or something. Like I would love to try to do like a spin-off from that Geico commercial for TGIS for me. What day is it? Hey, Mike, 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 Mike. What day is it? What day is it? TGIS. What? I seriously want to do something like that, you know? I think we all get emotional and lose it a little bit, and that is normal, and you can only be pushed so far before you're going to react. And, you know, as long as you're not going to be, you know, killing anybody, well, you can vocalize your anger and your issues and your upsettedness and all of that crap, right? I just don't want to live there anymore. I'm just really done with all of it, you know? They have managed to consistently keep me away from the family for every single Christmas since I was like freaking 20, you guys. I'm 40. So I think it's a long time coming that I just need to turn around and walk away from this, because I can't allow them to hurt me constantly and continuously by not even trying. They don't even make an effort. They don't call me. They don't send anything. They don't care at all, and it's very obvious. So I'm not going to be, you know, focusing on something that's going to bother me. I'm going to turn away from it and focus on other things that are more positive, that are going to actually bring me some happiness or some contentment or some smiles, you know, some enjoyment. And, you know, if that has to happen all on my own, well, I'm okay with that. You know, like I think that's part of stemming from the whole bullied and, you know, I wasn't very popular growing up. I didn't really have very many friends. So I've learned to adapt and, you know, find what makes me happy in my own space and my own time. And I don't need others around me in order to do that. So, you know, I'm a different kind of strong person, but I can't even attribute it all to my own self. Like, I attribute it to my higher power, for real. I don't consider anything that I've done my doing, you know. I consider it the higher power, you know, that's had this, you know, focus of positivity in my life and the ability to be strong throughout all of the crap, you know. Farrah says, I'm sorry, I missed so many of your vids and lives. I'm so lost. Yeah, well, you guys, I regularly post lives twice a week, and sometimes I'll do a special post of a live depending on what's happening. So regularly Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was doing the Tuesday lives at 12 noon Central Standard Time, but I think I'm going to move it into the evening just to have, you know, one channel time, which Saturday is 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for the live shows. So I'll have one in the afternoon and one in the evening. I think that might help with some of the people that work, you know, daytime to be able to join. It's taken me a long time to get to this strength, you guys. A lot of ruined days, a lot of tears, a lot of depression, you know, a lot of digging myself a hole even deeper, dealing with it, you know, in unhealthy ways. And it's taken me a hell of a long time to get to this positive state, you know? And I still get negative. I still get down. I still get, you know, like, this sucks or it's not fair or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. Can't focus on what you don't have. You have to be thankful for what you do have. You have to be happy with what you've got going on. If all you do is focus on what you're missing or you don't have, you're going to be miserable. You're never going to feel content, right? No, I'm not live every day. I'm only live twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. And as I said, I'm thinking about changing the Tuesday time to evening, more of like a 7 p.m. Central Standard Time instead of the afternoon. Farah's heading out. Okay, have a great, safe day. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you're free to come and join. Jenna Jenny's. I think that a lot of criminals behind bars are focused on trying to say that they're not guilty and stuff. So, and I mean, a lot of the documentaries and the things that we see on TV that are swaying things one way or another truly are, you know, it's truly the team of one or the other that is trying to focus, you know, evidence or whatnot to prove or disprove someone's guilt, you know. Gotta bounce, Christy. All right, you have a great day. Oh, I thought you were leaving, Farah, because of what Laura said, but I guess she misunderstood herself. You so relate to me, to what I'm saying, Samantha. You came out good, girl. Thanks, Jane. I think I know what you mean. I have good days and bad days. I think we all have good days and bad days. And some people are just able to, you know, really put on that front of nothing's wrong all the time. I'm not as good as at doing stuff like that, you guys. I really wear my heart on my sleeve, you know? 2020, hoping it's true. Used to watch years ago. America's Most Wanted. Love America's Most Wanted. John Walsh. He's great. He does another show. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it right now. It starts with an I believe. But he does another show. And I still really enjoy him as a host. I wish that they would have never, you know, stopped running America's Most Wanted. I don't know why they did. Does anybody know why they stopped running it? Because, I mean, it was a really good show. His show is on Investigation Discovery, but I can't remember what the name of it is. It's just a one-word name for his show. His new show, yeah. Happy Wife. Do you remember the name by chance? Welcome. I've never seen you, by the way. Hi. But do you remember the name? That's what everyone says about me. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Can't help it. It's just me. Yeah, exactly. It really is just me. What the heck is it called? I can't remember right now. Ah, that's gonna bug me now. Whatever. In Pursuit. Is that not what it's called? In Pursuit. Is that what it is? Did Amanda say it or something? Oh, you did say it! Right on. I think I thought of it just after you said it. Yes. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully you guys are all chuckling at me too. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, Cops was a good show too. Dog the Bounty Hunter is another really good show. I was so disappointed when his son... Mighty Joe, what is with the feet prints? You're driving me nuts with it. Like, you can't even respond. Whatever, I'm not going to let it bug me. I'm just going to let it go. But that In Pursuit show is amazing. John Quinones is also a really good host. I love him. Dateline 2020. Joe Kenda, yes, he is another really good one. New sub, Greg Annis. Welcome. Ah, the Investigation Discovery Channel is so great. I agree. I agree. They have a bunch of really interesting shows, you know? TV is always on investigative, Don C. I can relate. I can relate. Some days I have to turn it off. It's just like, all right, enough, you know? We get it. The world's falling apart. Love to see it, but need to pay for it in UK, Sue says. Okay. That's too bad. Although here you pay for it on cable as well. There just happens to be a really wicked deal going on with my local cable police, so that I'm able to have the channel and watch it regularly. We Virgos are great people. Love it. Live PD is pretty good too. Yes. Yeah. You know, the only thing I don't like about that is, of course, when they have to break for commercials, which we all know that's how we make money. But honestly, you know, it's a little frustrating when they're in the middle of doing something and, you know, they have to break for the commercial and you're just like, and when they come back, they're of course not at the same spot, you know? So, whatever though. Forensic is really good too. Yes. Forensic Files are great. DirecTV. No, I don't have the dish. I've just got cable. No satellite or anything like that. Well, this has been really great hanging out with you guys. It's been awesome to show you the Cervi 319 site drone photos and, you know, just have a discussion around the craziness that surrounded the Watts home on August 13th, right? 2018. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Don't forget to throw up a like sign. And if you're new here, I hope that you subscribe. I'd love to see more of you. I regularly do my live shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I mean, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Does anyone watch the Lord and Arts podcast? No, I've never even heard of that 24-hour crime. Very professional crime investigations. Nice. That's nice. So can you just Google that and it'll come up? Or how do you search something like that, 24-hour crime? How do you find where those are? That would be something you could share with all of us. I'm just going to run to the washroom quick, but then I'm coming back to probably say goodbye because I got to get some errands done. Wow. I have to go. Yeah, I will be back, you guys, for Tuesday's live. As I said, I think we're going to advance the time, so I think it will be better to do it in the evening. So I will probably do a 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to spend a couple of evening hours with you guys. Yes, take care, Jane. I do love you guys. I appreciate all of your support, your viewing, your comments, your opinions. I love that we can have an accepting platform here where everybody can say their piece, everybody can speak their mind, and nobody has to feel like attacked or left out or name called or whatever, okay? So much love to all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'll see you again soon for another True Story update. It's TGIS.